Ethereum will pass Bitcoin in this bull run. That's my position and I'm sticking to it. But where does Ethereum stack up against other coins? It may sound crazy, but I believe Ethereum can pass Bitcoin and yet possibly lose the number 2 spot during the same bull run. Today, we're going to place Ethereum on my top coins of the 2024 bull run tier list, so make sure to stick around all the way until the very end of this video to help decide whether, at least for 2024 and 2025, ETH is hot or not. Let's get it. Welcome to the Ben Armstrong Crypto Experience, the home of Ben Armstrong, Crypto, and you. Today, we're taking a look at Ethereum to try to figure out exactly where it falls among other projects. Is Ethereum better than Bitcoin as an investment for this bull run? We're going to answer that question unequivocally today at the end of this video. Make sure if you enjoy these looks at projects that you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you don't miss these videos, and lastly, do yourself a favor and hit the like button. It helps more people get exposed to crypto, which is good for all of our bags, so smash it. Also, before we get started grading Ethereum, check out our Ethereum Explainer video by clicking the link on the screen at the top. And if you want to know how our grading system works, make sure to click this link in order to watch the Bitcoin ranking video. One thing to remember here is we're only looking to place coins on the top coins of the 2024 bull run list based on my projections for the 2024 bull run only. This is not about long-term holds or what the best coins are. We're looking at how Ethereum scores in terms of investment potential for this bull run only. So now, you understand Ethereum after watching the video. Let's see how it scores. Team. Ethereum definitely had quite the all-star team when it began. And that team included Joseph Lubin, Gavin Wood, Charles Hoskinson, and of course, Vitalik Buterin, among others. The ETH all-star team definitely has broken up. While not as quite as sad as when Hit Network broke up, a few of the stars went on to create their own projects that are successful, like Cardano, Consensus, and Polkadot. And yes, that does make Cassie Yoko Ono, except she's actually attractive, but I digress. But who is on the ETH team right now? ETH has a lot of developers. Vitalik Buterin is still the core and face of this project. Vitalik's leadership, a ton of talented developers, and dedicated executives for the Ethereum Foundation, ETH gets an 8 for team. If Charles was still there, it'd be a 10 for sure. Marketing. ETH doesn't really have marketing per se, similar to how Bitcoin doesn't. It's decentralized. But like Bitcoin, Ethereum does not have to do marketing because the community and price is what drives marketing. There are concentrated marketing efforts, but Ethereum is everywhere. Almost anywhere you can find the Bitcoin price listed, you can find the Ethereum price listed right along with it. But let's be fair here. Ethereum cannot compete with Bitcoin's overall presence, but it, XRP, Binance Coin, Dogecoin, and Solana are the only projects that can compete with Bitcoin in marketing at all. Ethereum does well, but not better than Bitcoin here, as ETH ends up with a score of 9. Performance. The performance of Ethereum's price in the previous bull markets has been excellent. One theme you're going to find when looking back at projects that have had multiple cycles is whether or not the project has managed to make new all-time highs cycle after cycle. However, there's a little more nuance in that. While certainly Bitcoin has had diminishing returns every cycle, not every altcoin has. In fact, the overall growth of the crypto market cap cycle over cycle has actually increased. The returns posting about a 10x in 2018 and about a 40x in 2021. So overall, crypto is growing, which is good for all our coins. In my mind, this does not lock any altcoins into diminishing returns quite yet. And the fact is that Ethereum has set all-time highs in both of its bull runs. It looks pretty strong and poised to strike again. This is why I believe ETH still does well in this category, scoring an 8. And of course, an 8 begins with a sound A, as in ache. And if you currently have an ache, our channel sponsor would like to give you an S and a T, so you can turn that ache into fun rainbows and unicorns by visiting Stake. It's a fun social casino where you play games with digital coins in order to earn awesome rewards in the form of Stake Cash. Visit Stake by scanning the QR code on the screen or clicking the link in the description. Thank you to our Stake family. Speaking of groups of people, back to the video. Community. It's interesting that almost all the top coins don't have strong communities. Many of these weak communities will be discussed in later videos. Last week, I argued in my Bitcoin rating video that the Bitcoin community is a 3 due to the toxic Bitcoin maximalism that pushes people out of the Bitcoin bubble. Ethereum also has pretty low scoring community. There just really isn't an ETH gang. 90% of crypto probably doesn't even know the Ethereum community members are called Ethereans. Yeah, Ethereum does score higher than Bitcoin here, even though its investor and user communities are much weaker than Bitcoin. Ethereum gets at least a middle of the road score here with a 5, due to its gigantic lead in developers over every other Layer 1 platform. Its developer community keeps ETH from landing at 2, and instead a 5. Tokenomics. I gave Bitcoin a 10 for tokenomics. In my Ethereum video, I postulated the tokenomics for Ethereum are actually superior to those of Bitcoin, at least for the foreseeable future. So you guys probably see where this is heading. Since the merge, the amount of Ethereum has gone down, and I will let you guys know a secret I discovered while researching these Ethereum videos. Do you guys know how many ETH there are right now? The answer is 120.25 million approximately. Want to know how much we should have at the peak of the all-time high? Approximately June of 2025? 118.3 million. Ethereum's going to lose 2 million coins according to ultrasound.money. EIP 1559 changed the game and in my mind put Ethereum ahead of Bitcoin, so obviously earning a perfect 10 here. Utility. Ethereum, like Bitcoin, I suggested now is moving into having a dual utility. ETH serves as the utility/gas coin for the Ethereum network. Also, institutions and investors are looking at Ethereum as a store of value now, I believe, which is developing ETH into digital silver. BlackRock ETH spot ETF application is proof of that. The only question is whether or not having a dual purpose utilization is good for a coin. I think it's unknown, and for that reason, ETH loses some points here and comes in at a 7. Speculation. The speculation for ETH should be much higher in my opinion. Certainly, many people, especially crypto OGs, including Raoul Pal, are very bullish on Ethereum. Many people believe Ethereum can pass Bitcoin in market cap, and by the way, in my price prediction video, I'll tell you how I think that happens. However, the excitement for ETH seems to have died down a bit since Bitcoin has now edged out its lead on market dominance recently. I still believe the potential for ETH is humongous, but still far short of many other coins. As ETH's momentum is on a bit of a downtick, I've got to give a score of a 7 in this category. Chart. The Ethereum chart looks pretty good. It automatically gets scores for higher highs and lower lows in each bull run. We do, of course, have to factor in the existence currently of diminishing returns for Ethereum, which does weigh it down just a bit. But I do believe that just like Bitcoin, Ethereum has the potential to reverse that pattern. ETH is preparing to push through some heavy resistance around $2,132, and once it does, we could see Ethereum head to $3,000 in the next month or so. The chart for Ethereum looks good, but once again, the diminishing returns hurt us, so Ethereum lands another 7 out of 10. Tech. In my Ethereum Explainer video, we learned that Ethereum brought both the Layer 1 and the smart contract to the crypto world, which definitely scores it a good amount of points. However, it's not enough to help Ethereum land a good score here. Fact is, the tech for Ethereum is not very advanced when compared to later generations of Layer 1s, such as ADA, SWI, Solana, AVAX, and more. ETH is downright slow, and while there are incredible plans for sharding that will purge the network of high congestion and high gas fees, as of right now, Ethereum is both slow and clunky. The merge certainly helped and maybe returned a couple points to the ETH point bank, but all Ethereum can muster here is a 5. Decentralization. So when it comes to decentralization, Ethereum is certainly not perfect. Vitalik himself said, there are many different types and points of decentralization. Decentralization is a continuum, and that's why we're able to grade those projects on decentralization. On one hand, Ethereum's extremely decentralized. The network is huge and very secure. The blockchain doesn't ever get paused or shut down. Sure, the congestion is high at times, but the Ethereum network does work. But let's be clear here. Ethereum is not as decentralized as Bitcoin. While both Bitcoin and Ethereum have foundations, only the Ethereum Foundation is ran and funded by the project and team itself. The foundation regularly sells off gobs of Ethereum for profit. No hate on them for that. I certainly can't blame them for taking profits, but certainly this, along with the concentration of holders on the top of the wallet rich list, knocks it down a couple pegs as it scores an 8 here. So there you have it. We've now rated Ethereum across 10 categories to give it a total compound score, an official rating of a 74 out of 100. This is enough, I believe, to put Ethereum on our B tier. You guys need to understand, no project is perfect, and I don't see any project being able to get over a mid-90 score, according to my grading system. I do reserve the right to move the tiers around a little as we go through this, but one thing is for sure. Regardless of tier, Ethereum in my mind is definitely still a better investment than Bitcoin for this bull cycle. However, as you guys are going to see, as we go down this list, we're going to find a lot more coins offer tons more upside than either of the top coins. Let me know how I did down below in the comments and tell me where you think ETH belongs. Subscribe and don't forget to hit that like button on the way, because you know you want to smash. Be blessed.